Welcome to the Chwang Vibes, your leisurely small talks with Tiffany Wong and Henry Chwang. You can catch us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, WeChat, Weibo, Kakao Talk, anything and everywhere you can find us under the affiliation. Okay, I was in the middle of the introduction. That's really mean to interrupt, but that's okay. Yes, you can find us under all those different applications, including the ones at the end. I was kind of lying. Under Chwang Vibes. You can check us out on Instagram at Henry Chung 314 and at Tiff__Beck, Beck as in Beck Hyun.
Today we have a very exciting topic that's very different from last week's. That's why Harry's very exciting about this. He wants to know the tea.
Yeah, and I love tea. Totally.
And we invited Jennifer Chen to our podcast this week to answer some of the questions Harry has.
Okay, hold on. You're lying, first of all. They're not questions I have, but more questions your mother has about you. So we're going to get into this, Jen. Don't worry about it. But thank you so much for coming onto our podcast.
Yeah, for walking for half an hour.
Why are you looking at me? I literally didn't... Okay, I kind of put her through that. I'm sorry. But yeah, I really appreciate you taking the time out of your busy week to do this. And hopefully you have some fun. But before you get anywhere, let's say we're on an elevator, right? And I'm Mark Zuckerberg. And this is like, oh my God, this is my time to tell him who I am. Right? Okay. We're going to basically ask you the same exact thing, same pressure, same situation. You have 1 minute. Give us just a general introduction about, yourself, where you're from, your major, and stuff like that.
Okay, so my name's Jennifer Chen. I'm from China, and I'm a history and psych major right now. Are there any other information that I need to...
Yeah, what sort of stuff do you enjoy doing during your free time?
Okay, so I really like skiing.
Skiing?
Equestrian.
Okay.
And I don't really know what else. Maybe just watching Netflix.
Do you like eating food?
Oh yeah, that too.
All right, that's perfect. We can definitely get along then. Because that's something
I think everyone likes.
She kind of has a crazy...
Oh, you don't like eating?
No, I think it's too much, actually.
Well,
but
what are you to decide?
You're right. When you have 3 burgers, I shouldn't say anything. I'm sorry.
Yeah, when you have 4. But I think you spent like how many thousands of dollars on your skating boards.
Oh yeah, because I didn't listen.
Oh.
I didn't listen to my friends. They were like, you have to buy this Epic Pass, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna ski once and that's it.
Yeah.
And the next thing I know, I'm buying a board.
Yeah, and she's going with the friends every weekend to ski.
Dang. And I don't leave my house ever. Look how different.
Well, I mean, I force them to drive me, so that's pretty much why I leave my house.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, well, I guess we're going to kind of just lead straight into, not the topic, but an icebreaker game, right?
But it's related to the topic.
Kind of. Don't think too much about, oh my God, what does this mean? Just kind of let it happen. Let it be natural.
I think she already see it.
Actually, I didn't see it. I just saw Icebreaker. That was it. That's all you let me see.
Exactly. So, thank you, Negative Nancy. I'm going to basically explain the game. It's kind of hard to explain. Okay. Well, at least I had a bit of a difficult time, but it's going to be pretty fun. As to why I know that, I don't. I'm just guessing. But so basically, right, each person is going to take a turn in the hot seat. Right?
The hot seat.
The hot seat is like you're basically sitting there for a bit, and then you're going to pick. Either, let's say you're in the hot seat, you're going to pick either me or her.
Okay.
We're going to give you 2 options, basically, right? We have a list of positive traits and a list of negative traits when it comes to a significant other, okay? So let's say, I'll give you an example. This is not one on the list, but let's say one of the positive traits is he's got a really big butt, okay?
Wow,
okay, so a great positive trait, and the negative, and I'll have 2 positive traits, 1 negative, right? So great butt. He looks great in all clothes, but his negative trait is that he hates animals.
Okay, so I have to choose yes or no?
And then she would do the same thing. She'll randomly get 2 positive traits and a negative trait. And then I'm going to give you the option. Which one do you choose?
Yeah, so 2 people with 2 different traits. And then which one would you rather prefer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then we're going to basically do that for everyone. But you're going to be last. Okay. So you're going to make the person for 2 times, but then we're going to have you in the hot seat, the last part. It's going to be really fun.
I'll try to see how, I don't really know how this goes, but...
Don't worry. This is going to be good. So the way we're going to do this is I have the power of technology on my side.
Called random number generator.
I'm trying to spell generator, but I'm having a hard time, unfortunately.
So advanced.
Thank you, man. We have 14 positive and 14 negative traits. That's 104. And I'm basically going to click on this generator, and then it's going to decide what your two positive traits and what your negative trait is, right? Okay. So let's do Tiffany first. Okay, so Tiff, you're going to be in the hot seat for this.
Tiffany first. Okay.
What? All right, never mind. Sorry, we're going to do me. Okay, we're going to do you first, okay? So basically, if you could show her the positive traits, that'd be great. And also, your darkness is kind of depressing.
She's not supposed to look at this.
Yeah, she can.
Oh, she can.
How else is she supposed to know the negative positive traits? Also, why is the negative traits? Never mind.
Oh, negative traits?
Okay.
It's not that. Well, this is bad. That was bad.
See?
Okay, my name is not a negative trait. We're gonna. It's fine. I'm gonna let it slide. So I'm gonna basically give you your next two positive traits. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you the number, and then if you could read them out, right? Okay. That's gonna be your basic identity.
Okay.
So your first one is 11 on the positive.
11 demonstrates ambition to achieve his goals.
We love ambition. That's amazing. And then 6.
6. Oh, that's also a positive trait?
Yep.
From here, right? Oh,
no,
2.
Always spends time to hang out with you.
Okay, so her two positive traits are very ambitious and always finds the time to spend with you.
That's a little bit conflicting. If someone's really ambitious, it's
25 hours
always
a week.
Working.
But I guess in Korean drama that does
work. That's true. Don't get excited yet, right? Because the negative trait is going to be number 5.
Number 5. Oh, that's so bad.
Oh,
number 5 is racist. That's so bad.
Oh, perfect. So you got this really hardworking, caring guy who also spends his time not really loving other races. But
okay.
That's unfortunate. For me, right, I'll give these for myself. I have, let's see. I'm guessing you are into he's, so I'm going to assume he's a he. He's a Pulitzer Prize winner. Wow. He's got the brains. That's pretty impressive. I mean...
And the reputation.
Yeah. He also is the greatest piano player of all time. He even taught Mozart. Now, as to like that taught Mozart part, I'm not exactly sure. But he's the greatest piano player of all time.
This is such a smart guy.
Yeah. I mean, and you value piano, kind of. I mean, you kind of sometimes
But what
practice.
about the negative?
What about the negative?
Yeah.
Thank you, Jen. You're absolutely right. And that is... Okay.
What is it?
Why is the negative saying Henry? ? Okay. This is a positive.
Okay, so this person is a Pulitzer winner and a great pianist.
Yes.
But he is someone who's like Henry.
No, he is me.
I'm
already the Pulitzer Prize winner and the piano player.
I'm choosing Jennifer's person.
Wow. That means you're like worse than number 5. You know?
Wow.
That's so...
Well, first, being a Pulitzer winner is kind of taking away my spotlight. That's something I want. And also
we can be that together.
No.
It's just her. She has to be the one.
And the greatest piano player? No, that has to be me too.
Oh my god. Well, let's say my negative wasn't Henry, would you have chosen my person?
Well, choose another one then.
Poor.
No.
Alright, whatever. Okay, well, you sort of get the idea. Yeah. So, okay, we'll go on to me now, right? So you two will fight to the death. I'll give you guys the numbers, okay? So this time we'll give Tiff the first. Okay. So Tiff, your guys' positive number is number 5.
My...
Girl, please. Girl, sorry. Not guy. My bad, guys.
My guy.
Girl.
My girl is the funniest person ever.
Can't be, I'm already. It's just not possible. And then 14.
And she is absolutely ripped.
Oh my god.
Okay, absolutely ripped. Sick.
And
the negative...
he wrote in the parentheses,
no, you don't have to read
kind
that.
of like Henry.
Oh, well, that's true. The negative is 2.
So you're basically dating yourself.
You're right, Jen. You're absolutely right.
So the girl hates her family and your family hates her.
Okay.
Romeo and Juliet.
Okay, yeah.
Your family, you don't care about them.
No, I do. Listen, my parents who are watching this, that's a lie. I've never told her that once.
Oh.
Stop it, man. What was the first positive again?
She's funny.
Funny. Okay, sick. Funny, ripped, and hates my family.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Jen, you ready?
Yeah.
First positive is 5 as well. Okay, well, I'll give you a different one. 7.
7 buys you surprise gifts on surprise vacations.
I do like surprises, but not the bad ones. I don't like looking at my grade and knowing, oh, I hopefully got an A. It's an F. The second one. 1.
Family owns a private island jet to fly to the private island.
Oh, yes.
Oh, so that's why she takes you on like surprise vacations all the time, because she has this island, you know.
I don't blame her. I mean, yeah. And the negative's 3.
3.
Her
shirt always has stains. I mean,
that's totally fine. That's gonna be a style.
That's a style.
The sloppy stain style. You ever heard of that one?
Yeah, I see it all the time.
Listen. I honestly don't remember anything that you said, but screw you for the last one. I'm picking Jen's person because, I mean, the private island, the vacation.
the island jet, that's irresistible.
And the stains are we can work that out. That's not that big of a problem. If you're wearing tie-dye, it's not like you can
No, she's like, you cannot work with that. She just spills every time she eats.
Well then, but she has money, so technically she just like throws the shirt.
Yeah, I have no
and buys a
problem
new
with it.
one.
Fine.
As long as I get my vacations. That's what I'm saying.
Your life.
All right, Jen, are you ready?
Okay,
This is gonna be the ultimate.
Time for you.
Okay, go ahead, Tiff. It is 6 but positive.
So it's a boy.
Well,
And-
it'll be whatever Jen wants. Oh, it's a boy? Is that the positive?
No. So the boy is loyal like dog. Woof woof.
Wait,
Which was the number again?
12.
12? Oh, okay.
Loyal like a dog. Woof woof.
Loyal like a dog. Woof, woof. That reminds me of a Chinese word.
What? So she's at Tiango. You know, whenever you try to pronounce a Chinese word, it sounds really like a foreigner saying it. So I'm just gonna say Tiango.
I don't remember the part where that was necessary. Okay, the second positive is 11.
So he demonstrates ambition to achieve his goal.
Oh, so ambitious and loyal like dog. Woof woof. Okay, the negative is 10.
Low IQ. Wait,
that doesn't make sense. Like low IQ with like ambition.
I mean, he's ambitious within his range.
No,
Okay.
he doesn't realize that he's stupid. That's the thing.
Wow.
So he's like, I'm gonna do this, but we all know
Yeah.
he can't actually do it.
Oh.
So I got. Okay, hold on. What did I get?
You got 9.
Okay, we'll put 9. So he's once again the greatest piano player of all time. Okay, how sexy.
Well, that's good.
He's the Pulitzer Prize winner.
Let's.
Wait, I
Wait,
feel like I've
that's-
gotten this
isn't
exact
that-
one before.
Yeah.
Why do you introduce the same guy to me and to her?
Oh, you're right.
What do you want us to do?
My bad.
He wants us
This
to
is a
fight
good
over
one.
this
I
guy.
know.
All right, he is the greatest piano player of all time. He's also a 3 Michelin star chef.
Wow.
That's amazing. You know, the negative is he's too sticky.
He's too sticky. I don't know, sticky and low IQ. Which one is worse?
It's got to be the sticky. You know, that's something you can wash off. You know, with a little hand sanitizer. Anything's possible.
No, you're gonna be annoyed.
But
And-
like
and
low
you like
IQ,
food, right?
like ambition and no IQ also reminds me of a Chinese word, 无能狂怒.
You know,
That's also
you
kinda
know,
bad.
you know too many Chinese words.
Yeah,
I
she's
know.
really one-upping you.
I'm
in
really good at
everything.
Chinese.
Oh yeah, I
I'm
Yeah.
so
see.
good at it.
So what do you like about the loyal like a dog part? Would you like
Nothing.
that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with that. It's not a bad thing, right?
It's not a bad
But imagine
thing.
you wake up and something worth $300 worth of food is on your plate, and then for lunch $800 worth of, and then
Yeah,
for dinner Wagyu.
he treats you so
Truffles.
well.
Then
like,
I'll be
loyal
fat.
Like a dog.
In
No, it's
like
like
a week.
Oh,
Like,
like not food, but other things.
but you'll dance to
Yeah.
the piano. You know,
yeah,
and
that's
you burn
that.
the
Yeah, that's
calories.
nice.
I don't even remember what traits are.
I just forgot. But like, I'm just comparing the negatives.
Don't look at the negatives.
No,
be
look
positive.
at the negatives. Look at the negatives. The low IQ one specifically.
Yeah,
look
like
at
the
that one.
low IQ actually. It's a pain in the ass if you think about it.
Nice. And I don't think Tiff won once. I'd love to see that. Love to see it. Let's go.
All right, that's the purpose of this game, for Henry to like put shame on me.
To win something in my life.
You have a chance next week to win back. Like, I don't know.
A chance next week?
Maybe.
I always win, don't get me wrong.
No, you don't.
Okay. But this game is an intro to our topic today, which is expectations/standards for boyfriends. And I see you tend to look at the negative sides a lot. Like
Yeah, I mean, like the positive sides, they're all good.
Oh.
So it's like, which negative is more lethal?
I see. She considers the lethality of negatives. It's deep. But before we go straight into the topic, we're going to take a 5-second break. You won't even notice it, but it may be another date for us. So take care. Welcome back, everybody. I know for you guys it felt like nothing, but for us it felt like an eternity. Away from you guys. It's been really sad.
Staying with Henry's always like that.
Once again, not necessary. You know, it's going to be the day you don't bully me is the day I won't bully you.
Well, the thing is, I'm trying to bully you as much as possible before you get into the bullying me
So,
part.
into our topic today. Expectations/standards for boyfriends. Okay. For me, I'm not going to have much to add, but I'll give my point of view anyways. But let me kind of give you an explanation as to why we chose this topic, right? And it's a very funny introduction, actually. About a week and a half ago, about 2 weeks ago, and Tiff's mother calls her. Shinran! Tiff, do you have boyfriend?
Tiao.
Oh yeah, Tiao, do you have boyfriend? She says, Mom, I'm so sorry. No, I don't. I know you've been waiting so long, 20 years, but I still don't have. And her mom's like, listen, Tiff, I know it can be hard. When you look at me, I'm in the perspective of the mother. Look at me, I get all the guys I want. 20-year-olds, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. I get whatever I want, but clearly you're struggling. And I get it, you're jealous, right? To which Tiff said, I know, I'm so jealous. I'm so sorry.
That's not true.
It's true. So, long story short, Tiff was basically roasted by her mother about not having a boyfriend yet, right? Nothing wrong with not having a boyfriend, But she basically told she wasn't trying hard enough. Unfortunately, Tiff has had some unfortunate
trials.
Trials. We'll say trials. That's a great word. Trials, and as all trials do, they either work or they don't. And in her case, well, we can kind of guess what happened, right? But today, we've come to someone who can possibly help her, right? From the bottom of Tiff's mother's heart, from the bottom of my heart, Jen, we need your help.
Okay, I'll try.
Because God knows
I'll try.
We don't know what to do, right? So yes, that's what led us to this topic.
No,
it's
not.
Nothing to do with me.
It's his opinion.
I'm not looking for a boyfriend. Thank you very much for all those guys messaging me. I do see you. I recognize love, but I can't reciprocate it as well as you hope me. So, yes, Jen, that's what you're here for today.
Okay.
Right? So, basically to do the impossible, right?
Okay.
It's next to solving cancer. Something we all strived for, but we know
I'll get a
never
Nobel Prize for that.
Yeah, you might be on the Pulitzer Prize winner award, right, for the positives that boyfriends of next time. Who knows? Who knows? So, all the rhetoric and verbatim that I just spat out for like 2 minutes, I apologize. But long story short, you kind of want to start. I mean, frankly, this is for you, so.
Yeah, so that was not why I wanted you here.
That's wrong.
But
yeah.
Yeah, he changed my direction. But I'm sure the questions we talk about today will feed into that.
Okay.
Yeah, so my mom was like, you had dinner last night and you're not having dinner today? Because I said I tried last year. And she said, you're not gonna try this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, she really hit you with it.
So, Harry really tried to help me.
That's true, I did try to help. Yeah.
But they're all really comedic. So, I think we can take professional advice.
Wait, I'm the comedian. I understand.
From someone else.
Yes. So one thing that I feel like Tiff goes through on the daily, right, is because, of those past trials, she's no longer as ambitious when it comes to looking at certain humans in a romantic way, right? Actually, she might be a little scared, right?
Really?
And I don't blame her,
No?
I don't blame her. Look at her. She looks timid. absolutely terrified, and that's okay, Tiff. We're gonna get you out of your shell.
I think both are scared of me.
That's also true. I didn't say that though. So when it comes to talking to a guy and getting to know them, how do you start it off? How do you get that conversation rolling? Because I think for her, a lot of times it's difficult for her to push the ball in the right direction. Sometimes she kicks the ball and it breaks her toe, and she's just crying in pain. Sometimes she kicks the ball and the ball starts laughing at her. You know, all these things happen. But how do you get the ball rolling? Is a question she should ask.
She might be better than me at this.
That's not possible.
Well, because you don't know if I like my story of like my trials.
Okay.
Well, maybe I actually don't. I don't have trials. I just never started the trials.
You never started. Okay.
Yeah, like I always I do tell people I had one boyfriend, but that was like 3 months dating on WeChat, because of COVID, and then that's also how it ended because I'm like I can't get back to China.
But he could wait.
Yeah, I didn't want to wait. It was me. It was me. I was like, I can't wait.
Damn.
So, you have to be in the same city with your boyfriend, is what you're saying?
Yeah, I need to see like the actual person.
Okay. So do you think your ideals for like dating and your like standards is like shared by other people? Like, do you think other girls think the same?
My standards are so high.
Your standards are so high.
Yeah.
Look, he's pointing me out.
I literally didn't do anything. I haven't said anything. I was quiet for 2 minutes.
Saying my standards are too high, and he's like, look at where that leaves. That's on my right now.
I showed her possibly one of the finest male specimens of this 21st century couple days. I mean, he's a beauty.
You collected men?
193 centimeters, great looking, funny, perfect in Mandarin, Cantonese, smart. And this is what she said. Oh, he talks too much. Oh, he cracks too many jokes.
Does that person actually exist?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
It really did happen. I got my...
you didn't use that opportunity to...
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I have this problem.
Yeah, you do have a problem. That's absolutely right.
Of being really picky to someone when we like first met. And also especially Henry's been like pushing him toward me, so I just felt like this is like I need to judge him as a future boyfriend. So I was like extremely picky. So after all, I was like, he would be a great friend, but maybe I need to see. Hold
on, I just realized he sometimes listens to this.
Yeah, but you.
It's not you.
But you.
Whoever you think this is not you. Please trust me. It's not you. It's not you. Thank you. Keep going. Sorry.
Yeah, and you just interrupted me.
I'm sorry. I just had like this midlife crisis in half a second while you were talking.
So, but after I accept this person into my life as either as a friend or like someone I really like, I start to accept their not shortcomings, but like things I didn't like in the first place. I tend to just accept everything. So
you're more like the, I don't know, like you're not like the first sight for people, like, because like
I was if that person's like super handsome.
Like so the only way that I date someone is that I look at this guy like the first time I see him, and I put them into two categories. Like one is friend zone, and the other one is like potential.
Sheesh, I need to write down notes.
So stop typing.
This is for you. This is for you.
I hate that, you know.
Like that's like I make instant judgments on it, and then not like judging the person, but like whether this person would just be a friend or.
So if
I would like.
So if you put someone in the friends category and then he turns out to like you, you're not gonna change.
No, I'm not gonna change.
Yeah, I hate that.
Never change.
Don't look at me. Keep this between you guys. I'm just kind of I'm over here like an amazed bystander.
So like every guy that I liked before, or every time the first time I've seen them, I like them from that.
So.
Damn.
In my film class, we were talking about this film called When Harry Meets Sally, and it's basically about like love is actually built on friendship, but you won't get to know whether there's friendship existing between you guys if you don't give him the chance. And then if there is friendship, like he's a friend. So
yeah.
Do you think your like concept of love isn't built on friendship?
I don't think it's that much build on friendship. Like, cause like when I want to build friendship with someone, I really want to be friends with them because you know, like when you start dating and you might mess up, and then when you end the relationship,
she wouldn't know, but I do. I
that
understand.
would be like you'll never be friends again. But if this person is a really nice person, I'd rather them be friends forever.
Yeah, that's what people adorable. Say, and I don't really agree.
Okay, so like, what do you think about it?
No, because someone treated me like that, and I was just like,
okay,
nah.
Okay, well, there was a lot of words that were being said. Let me kind of paraphrase what I think I heard, right? Because from Tiff, I know about Tiff's experiences, right? And for her, what she often feels like is she has this strong disdain towards people in the beginning. Mm-hmm. She can't see the positive at all. Like,
I see the positives.
That's cap. We know that's not true. Only with me, but you know, besides the point. And then when things started getting to her head, like, oh, maybe this person likes me, like they're not mean, and I've heard so much good things about from my other friends. Then she starts to open up, just like, oh, you know what? All those negatives I had beforehand were kind of like judgmental in the moment, you know? Maybe I maybe misevaluated things. The only thing is that because she treats people in the beginning differently than when she does after she finds out, it can be kind of like a shock.
Oh, that's true.
Right. Imagine you're a guy and a girl treats you, I mean, honestly, the original way is like a friend.
I wasn't evil.
I'm not pointing at you. But, you know, you may see this girl and you're like, oh, even if I liked her, she sees me as a friend, clearly. Yeah. And so there's no chance. I'm not going to even think about it, right? And then for her, it's like, oh, she takes some time to warm up. And then by then, it might be too late.
Yeah, but I also get her, like, I get why she wants to be friends first.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. But, I don't know, I actually think that might be better because, like, the closer you guys are, I guess, as friends, the easier it is for there to be some, like, kind of a relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you are saying even if there is something, you won't be able to transition from one role to another.
But that's me, though.
But I think a lot of people are like you.
Yeah, like once I friend zone, it's friend zone.
Yeah, I think.
But I actually put friends above. Like I feel like friends are more important than whoever I'm dating.
Interesting.
Yeah, not when you first start dating someone.
No, but even when I was dating the guy, I still felt like friends were more important because friends are gonna be there forever, but like not the one you're gonna date. Like,
so what if you end up marrying? Okay, this is like obviously very, very like forward thinking. But let's say you end up marrying this person.
Okay.
Obviously, there's at that point, it's not like you're thinking, well, you know, friends last forever and this guy won't, because you know there's like a legal contract now.
Yeah.
So then, does your mindset start to change in terms of like how you view things?
Yeah, maybe after marriage, but not before that.
Interesting. So maybe what I'm hearing is we all need a little marriage. I don't know how.
Wow.
You just marry a home guy, then instantly, yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, remember the girl that this marriage pact thing paired you with? Why aren't you reaching out to her?
I did.
Oh, you did?
I'm a nice guy.
And you said you were gonna leave your girlfriend?
That's not true. She's lying. You know who I'm talking to. She's lying. So, interesting. I guess my question is, right, because it sounds like for you, Jen, first impressions matter a lot.
Yeah.
What sort of things do you notice in a first impression that gets you like, okay, well, this person's going to be a friend and this one I'm going to consider something else?
I don't know. It's just I don't know. I don't really know. Like I've been thinking about it, but I don't really know an answer.
Is it their face?
Yeah, that's part of it. But there's also something about the person's like abilities, I guess, and things that I know beforehand about them.
Oh, so like if a person's disabled, you're gonna be friends with them?
No, not
that. What was that for,
that
man?
Was so mean.
What was that?
That was so mean.
You're not okay.
I'm just trying to.
You're broken inside. You're like a broken clock. My God.
No, it's just something about like the I don't know, atmosphere or something about it.
Yeah.
I don't really know exactly.
So you want a guy to come on you the first time you guys meet for you to consider him a potential candidate? Like he has to be really nice to you and make you feel like there's a like atmosphere.
No. Like some of the guys I just like meet them like through like the corridors and at school. Like that 1 second I liked them, and then I started liking them for 4 years. That actually happened.
4 years?
From my middle school.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, but you've changed since middle school.
But also when I was going to high school, there was this whole program in France, and there was this guy that he was really hot, not gonna lie. So his face matters a lot.
Frenchman.
Not French. He's American. He's from the same school.
Oh, my bad. I've done.
But he's really smart. So I guess I didn't know he was smart, but there was something about him that was different.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Is it obviously, if the guy's really good looking, but he's super awkward, he can't keep a conversation, he can't look at you eye to eye, he's shaking in his boots.
Oh, then that won't work.
Yeah. But let's say it's the opposite, right? Someone that intrigues you. Maybe you're like, oh, I'm really curious to get to know this person, but then doesn't have the qualities physically. You'd be like, oh, that also doesn't work.
Then I don't know. It depends on the person.
Damn.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So that's why it's so hard for me to date someone, because I have such a high standard. It's not specific, but
so if someone really likes you and he tries really hard to win your heart, will you try to accept him?
I mean, I could try secretly, but then 95% of the time it won't work.
So do you have examples?
No.
Damn it! I thought she had I was ready. I was
I would try, but there are people that they really like me, and I tried thinking about maybe this guy, but then I'm no, instantly.
Interesting. No. Do you feel sometimes it's because they're trying, but they're trying in the wrong ways?
Yeah, and also I think it's just me. I think the problem is with me, because I just
it's not
separate
you, it's
people.
me.
Yeah, it's me.
Interesting.
For most of the time.
Interesting. So it's actually super different from you.
Huh?
I think it's completely opposite from you.
Yeah, right? I don't. I'm gonna be honest. Well, kind of.
Yeah, I think we're not really on the different ends of a spectrum, but we're definitely pretty far.
I think her first impressions do matter.
Yeah.
It will kind of define who she thinks of this person for a couple, a month or two.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right, and that's a long time, honestly, especially in college. But I think the fact that you have a hard time. Getting out of that mindset, I've already thought of him as a friend.
Yeah.
I can't see myself changing. For her, it's wow, well, he was a friend, and now I'm oh my god, I can't stop thinking about
fluttering.
Maybe you should learn some of my stuff.
That's true. You would save yourself pain.
Yeah, I just don't open to anyone.
Oh wow, that's also not good.
Yeah.
Or just be super nice to everyone with the first time, just not think about any negatives.
That's true. So, I guess because you kind of hear her situation now.
Yeah.
Sorry. I know your mouth is about to open, and I just shut that. Given her situation, it kind of sounds like, she's a little on the close side in the beginning. And then she realizes, oh my god, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Maybe you should try.
The opposite, being super open at the start, and then...
But the thing is that sometimes with that, it's easy to get played.
No, that's true. That's also
good. You don't... I know I unfortunately have friends who, think, oh my god, this is the guy, and then 5 minutes later, never mind, it's not the guy. He did something really mean, racist, or bullied me, or bullied my friend.
Henry.
No, thank you very much, not me, no. So I think maybe somewhere in between, right, is a good place to start. But we've talked a lot about the first impressions. Let's talk about after the fact, and after you get to know this person, right? I know for you, you kind of said it's hard to change, but let's say that guy who could change your mind, right? What are the sort of things that person employs, confidence and...
Has to have. Well, first of all, it has to have a good look.
Okay.
So do you look at face or do you look at body?
Both.
Oh, so he's gotta have a big butt. I like it.
Not the big butt part.
Dang it, I'm just by myself here.
Why would you look at...
Yeah.
Would you look at men's butts?
Yes, I'm not even joking. Okay, hold on.
Oh my god.
Okay, it just shows that he works out. That's a good thing.
Well, he could have abs instead of butt.
Okay, most guys, I don't know about most. But you can't see the abs, right? But you can see the shape.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
This is going.
Anyways, yes. As a guy, I'm not even joking. Most guys look at other guys' butts.
Yeah.
It's a sign of Because, you know, a lot of guys like to do upper body.
Okay, so next time, whenever like I want to know if this guy works out or not, just let me know how his butt.
Yes.
Just rate his butt for me.
I'll pull out the what do you call
rate
it? Like,
his butt.
I'll pull out the ruler and the thing that measures like the angles and stuff, and I'll check all of it. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry taking this conversation weird.
Stop inserting your opinions into her standards for a boyfriend.
Next time has to have a butt.
Yes, now I've changed her standards. All of a sudden, that's all she's looking at?
No.
Okay.
That's not gonna happen.
Let's look at the face first.
Yeah, for face, yeah.
Yeah, how handsome is handsome? Like, give me an
How
example.
handsome is handsome? Sorry, what did that mean?
How handsome is handsome? Well, that...
Yeah, like what...
Okay,
I have
like
some very extreme examples and like...
Like
okay.
Chwang Woo.
What?
Chwang Woo.
Chanu?
I got this, guys. I got this. Keep
Oh,
talking.
is it that BTS guy?
Oh my god.
Or what?
Oh boy.
Chang. Yeah, he's really good looking.
Absolutely. I would date him too.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just because...
But he only exists in imaginary
In my dreams.
situations.
You're right, in my dreams. Oh, my dreams. Mm-hmm. Sorry, you guys should keep talking. I should probably let you guys talk.
It's good to know like what guys you like.
Yes. A big booty.
What guys you like?
Not just for girls, but for guys as well.
Okay. So...
Alright, I'm gonna stay silent for a bit.
By like body, do you just mean like not fat?
Well, no, I mean like a certain level, like abs. But like not super fit, like not
so like, how do you check?
I have a question.
I don't know.
Is like one ab or just
One
uniform?
ab, one
Is that
ab,
an ab?
like one single
Yeah, exactly.
ab.
You know, it's one ab, but it's actually just like a stomach.
Yeah,
Is that considered an ab?
that's not an ab.
Awkward. All right, I'm learning. I'm understanding. Okay.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean like like when people work out and they wear like clothes, you can tell like from the way
the tight clothes and stuff. Yeah, they
like
got
not
that
like super tight, but like you can tell they're working out.
Okay, so guys, if you want this girl, take her to the gym with you.
I've taken you to the gym, but you don't do anything in the gym. you brought like food.
Oh really?
Munch.
I flame my arms around.
Yeah, that's okay. Interesting. Keep going. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, what was the question? Like handsome?
Yeah, what was the question?
What is handsome?
Yeah, what is handsome?
No, it's okay. I'm just saying how do you check the abs, but that's just like a joke.
Or you could just ask, do you have abs?
Oh, do you ask?
Well, I mean, if you're friends, you could ask.
Do you ever just, while they're sleeping, take off their shirt and look?
Why? How?
I'm sorry.
Did you see them sleeping?
Never mind.
Unless that's a hookup.
No. Like you break into their house.
Well, that's even worse.
No, it's not. It's not
Actually,
that bad.
what do you think
Why
about?
would you break into like next time whenever I see a guy, I'd be like, Henry, just break him to the house.
All right,
and check.
I'll check two things: his abs and something else. I got you.
He's laying down. Harry checked the abs. Flipped him over.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Like a flip like pancake.
Well,
you were about to say something though.
Yeah, you said like that was like hooking up. So I was actually I actually have one question here about what do you think about hooking up. So like we've talked about our
like fishing.
Our standards of like relationship and boyfriends, but like there are definitely other people's like concepts of love and relationships are really different from us.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you ever judge their lifestyle, or like what do you think about their lifestyle?
I generally don't judge unless they're actually like it is like really close to like one of my friends have. Yeah. Like, I generally don't judge, but when, like, certain people are hooking up with, like... Because, like, there's, like, this thing in China, generally, you shouldn't hook up with a friend's friend kind of thing. Like, if that happens, I can't help myself but judge a little.
Yeah,
like, I try not to.
We have a saying, too. Bros before hoes. And it happens for girls, too.
Yeah.
You gotta bring your bros before your hoes,
Yeah, okay. But...
Actually, what about you?
What about me?
Yeah, answer the question you gave.
No, I don't judge.
Completely? Like, from deep in your heart?
Hold on. Let me give you a scenario. Let's say your friend, it's like a musical term name, not naming anybody, but it's like a musical term name. She gets with, you don't really have a lot of guy friends, I'm gonna be honest here.
Yeah, I
mean, like, if someone hooks up with one of your close friends.
Yeah. Both of them close.
So, okay. there's a little bit of a nuance in the same situation. So
my head just exploded. What did you just say?
If a girl that I'm closer with hooks up with this guy who's my friend, but I'm not really close with, like, I definitely value my female friends over the boys.
Ooh. But what about the other around? This girl that you're not really familiar with hooks up with this really close friend, male friend of yours, like, but just friend. You guys are just friends.
The thing is, my friend told me this. This is actually happening to her right now.
Yeah.
She's like really she's really close with this male friend. Like, she has been friend with that person since like middle school. And then she brings her college friend to hang out together, the three of them. And then the two of them got together. And that girl started to ostracize her because she thinks my friend is too close to that boy. Yeah, so in that situation, I would just see that the girl isn't a true friend. And
like, it's like, but hookups are like really weird. It's like a weird situation.
Yeah. It makes everything
like, if
awkward.
they're in a relationship, I would definitely be happy for them. But like, hookups are so weird. Like, it could go either way wrong.
Not that I know.
Like, I haven't
heard,
like, I haven't seen anything go wrong yet, but like, I've heard of stuff.
Interesting.
So
Tiff, whatever you're about to do this weekend, don't do it. That's what she's saying. Think about it one more time.
Yeah, I'm going to the museum.
With whom?
With who?
My girlfriend.
Oh, really?
It's ridiculous. She asked me. I say no. I basically told her, this is something you do with your boyfriend. And the person she goes to instead of another boy is my girlfriend. Says, oh my god, Henry's so being so mean. I need someone to go with me. And she's like, oh yeah, go.
No. Her...
Don't even... No.
His girlfriend's pretty excited about art. Well, he is not.
I'm not. Yeah. Okay, interesting. So, we kind of talked about first impressions. Talked about the face and parts of the body. We talked about hooking up. Tiff, hopefully you take that one to heart, because God knows you need that. Tiff, I'm gonna give you the microphone. Now is your time to really just start begging Jen for help. Because, I think for Tiff, right? I don't know about for you, right? But it sounds like guys kind of approach you first rather than you approach them. Is that true?
Is that true?
I think that's 50% of the time, right?
Interesting. So for her,
sounds like
it's
a lot of
probably
cases.
0% her approaching, or them approaching, and 100% you, right? How do you kind of get out of your comfort zone and say, okay, you know what? I haven't been doing anything during Corona, and like I haven't left my house in maybe 14 years, and I haven't talked to another guy besides Henry in 5 months, and Henry's tired of this. How do I push myself out there? How do I find people that are like, that I would be interested in? Not I, but...
Social media.
Yeah, see, I don't trust social media.
Yeah, that's true though. But like, what about friend?
Yeah, that's...
What about friends?
Yeah.
You're right, the one that I...
Like, you make your friend introduce people to you?
If they know someone.
Yeah.
Sure.
Don't even look at me. I'm just making it about, reactions in the background.
Yeah, but... I don't know, it feels weird if you have this strong purpose going into this,
that's true. Like,
going,
if you have
going in with someone.
But yeah, like, if you, like, the first time you guys met and you have this, like, purpose of, like, I'm looking for someone to date, that's like...
So, okay, that's interesting. What are your thoughts on blind dates, then?
Blind dates? Like, when people have purposes?
So, let's say in Korea, it's really popular, where, like, let's say I'm your friend, and I know a guy, and then I'll say, hey, go to this cafe, 4 p.m. Tuesday, and I'll tell that guy the same thing. I'll be like, oh, she's interested in a relationship, and he's interested in a relationship. And then you kind of get super popular.
Yeah, that's how I met my ex.
Interesting.
Like, because one of my friends was like, I want you to meet him, and that was it.
But have you ever met him?
I met him in person. Okay. Like, we had dinner, 3 of us together.
And so, did you feel like it was awkward knowing that he was kind of looking at you in a way, and you were kind of looking at him in a way?
I wasn't looking at him in a way from the start, because I try to not have that mindset. I try to see it as a friend, just meeting a new friend. But I don't know how he thinks, and I didn't really care, I guess.
So did he make the move?
He did. We kind of both did. But that was only because I think at that time I really wanted a relationship.
Mm-hmm. Was it your first?
Yeah, that was my first. Yeah. Which basically was like nothing because like we met for one time and then I flew to the US. He went to college in China and then there was COVID.
I'm glad you even called that the first time.
Yeah, my friend said it barely counts as like a...
Yeah, you need to feel heartbreak, sadness,
Yeah,
tears.
There wasn't any sadness involved, so...
Anyways, we're going to quickly go to a short break, and then we'll be back for maybe 10 more minutes. Mm-hmm. And we'll let you guys, everyone go. So stay tuned. But welcome back, everybody, for the third time. It's been a long journey. We've gone through a lot of tumultuous points.
Tumultuous?
Yeah, tumultuous. It's a word you describe like airplanes.
Yeah.
I know. Anyways, we just talked about a bit of Jen's old relationship, right? If you could call it that, she says.
If it is a relationship, which equals 0.
Yes. I think you actually bring up a really interesting point. Mm-hmm. And it's that you felt, because you hadn't dated before, this like, I'm missing out. Like, I want to try it, you know? I think everyone kind of goes through that.
Yeah, but that's a bad idea to start with.
Yes. So, I guess the last part we're going to give is advice for Tiff, right?
To our listeners.
And to our listeners, of course. But Tiff, this is for you. Take some notes.
Like 80% of the listeners might be better than at least me. At dating, I think.
No. I think you bring a really interesting perspective. Something that, like, honestly, I don't really know what I was thinking of, but hers is different from yours.
Yeah.
Right? So it's kind of like enlightening at the same time, right? But back to the advice, right? Tiff, I know your mother pressures you. Yeah, I know you feel pressured yourself, but don't be pressured. Even you're pressured by me. Don't get me wrong. That's because I like to troll you. Relationships are not all that, frankly, right? It's not a lot of people, especially like when you hit your 20s and you're like, oh my God, it's a new decade for me and I really haven't dated anyone, right? I think I have like 10 friends I can count on my fingers that have gone through that like mental crisis. Oh my God, what have I done, right? It's better to take your time than to kind of rush into something that you're going to regret.
Yeah.
Or maybe not so much regret, but not enjoy, right? So I think even if it's not like the greatest experience, right? Because rarely the first relationship goes perfect. It's not like you can kind of cruise that one all the way throughout life, I'd say. It's like you're going to find someone, you're going to enjoy the presence for a couple months, and then you're kind of going to move on. Yeah,
but that process is painful.
It is painful. But then again, it's also eye-awakening. It's like, oh my God, now I know in the future what I like, what I dislike, right? For me, one of the big things is that I learned that I really value communication, right? So my first relationship, we didn't communicate well enough. Problems became major issues.
What do you mean you don't communicate? You talk
so let's
all the
say,
time.
No, that's not the point. Communication is not talking. It means addressing issues when they arrive.
Okay.
So let's say Jen and I, from the second I met her, I'm like, oh my God, I hate how Jen walks. I hate it.
Now I know.
No, it's all hypothetical, nothing real. And then I keep it inside, and all of a sudden I have this like hatred towards Jen. Oh my God, I hate how she walks. I just can't walk with her anymore. If I tell her like, hey Jen, you could stop like elbowing me every time you walk.
Oh, did I do that?
No, you did
not
that
on purpose.
Trust me, your elbow probably hits my knee, so don't worry. I know.
Wow.
That's because I'm like 40 centimeters taller.
You're tall. You're really tall.
Yeah, it's really nothing. But then it's like, okay, well, this weight came off my shoulder. Maybe the way I was treating her, she could tell that I had a different perspective because of this thing in my head. Obviously, this is a kind of a terrible example, but it's applicable for a lot of things.
Okay, so you're saying the important other should communicate well.
No, listen, it's not on, you can't change other people.
It's
That's
both
another
ways.
thing.
It goes both ways.
Oh, you should communicate well with the other person.
Yes. And, if they don't communicate well, that is an issue, but it's not something you can like innately change.
Goes to the negative traits. Consider the positives.
Yeah, well, kind of. You have to do it yourself, right? So I think a lot of times, I'm sure with you, right? Because there's a huge long distance relationship, and you kind of feel like the excitement is dying down. Right. You haven't seen this person in so long. Even if you were to see this person, who knows, right? It might have been the same thing.
That's true.
A lot of times you can overhang out with someone and you kind of you kind of despise the personality at points, even though they didn't do anything wrong.
Right.
You have to talk it out. right? And then you realize, oh, once I talk it out, whether it means, eventually breaking up with this person, so be it, right? It's not like you guys were in a legal contract or anything. It's better to bring it up than let it sit, right? Imagine if Jen hadn't basically told him, hey, this is not for me. And she had been in this relationship all the way till now. I think she'd be a lot less happy and just, I don't know, like carefree about her, whatever situation she's in, because she has this ongoing pressure in the back of her mind, right?
Okay.
So that's my advice to you. Jen,
yeah, that's true.
Hit it. Take it away.
I don't know, be more open, try more stuff, and just don't be pressured, really, seriously.
Yeah.
Someone's right is gonna appear, I don't know, maybe out of nowhere, boom, and then he's gonna be really good looking.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully.
Baekhyun level.
Yeah.
Maybe even Baekhyun.
Oh, Baekhyun.
Okay.
Just go to Korea and be like.
Okay, I need to apply for a visa first, and maybe I'll do that tomorrow.
But,
yeah, go to Korea.
Wait. My stance on physical attributes, right, from a guy, when it comes to girls, I think it matters the first minute you meet this person. But no matter how good looking they are, I cannot date them if their personality is not somewhat decent.
Yeah, that's true. I did there was this one time I really liked the look of this one guy, and turns out after I had dinner with him, his personality it wasn't that he did anything wrong, his personality just didn't work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
With him,
personality didn't work.
Let's say they're really not ambitious and they spend all their time at home eating Cheetos. Yeah, sounds familiar to someone?
Yeah, you.
Okay, no, that's not. No, once again, not true.
Depends on what flavor, not the spicy one.
Oh my god, I was gonna say it has to be the spicy one. But yeah, let's say, you really can't. They don't really have much going on for them, besides their looks. My attraction to that person will last maybe a week, and I will not be able to deal with it.
So they have to have both. They have to have the looks for you to be interested in them, and then they have to have the personality.
Rather have the personality. They could not have the looks at all.
Yeah, the thing is, I feel like a boy who has the look usually have a bad personality.
A
bad personality?
Yeah, I just feel like a lot of boys who
because they know they're good looking.
Yeah, so they're bad.
Yeah, they know
bad
they're good.
Boys.
But that's just they're fishing all the time.
Yeah.
Because they know they're good looking and they know girls like them.
Interesting. I wouldn't know, fortunately. But yeah.
But anyways, just be more open. Just I don't know, no more.
Well, I don't think it's it's the openness.
No, it's definitely the openness. I'm gonna agree with Joe on that one.
Or just wait. Don't be such in a rush. Next time your mom calls, just be I don't know.
等一下呀.
Yeah, wait. To be wait, wait a second. Wait a year, 2 years maybe.
But remember, this is college.
It's college.
There literally is no better time. Right? You won't half these people in college you're never gonna see again. At work, you're kind of surrounded by the same people all the time, and so then it kind of gets awkward and weird. And if you break up and there's issues, there are 30,000 kids at BU.
But you can't meet all of them.
That's true. But let's say you don't like him anymore, you'll never see him again.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Right? He kind of just goes back into the pile, and okay,
yeah.
This is terrible. I'm saying humans are piles, but you get the idea. So don't be afraid, as she said. Be more open. And things will definitely work out, right?
Yeah.
I think your personality shines beyond anything. My dad thinks you're hilarious, and he doesn't even think I'm hilarious, and that really hurt me. Thanks.
So my only follower is your dad?
Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for listening. I really don't have an answer for you, so I'm going to just transition the hell out of that one. You guys can catch us all, of course, on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram. We have the live video on YouTube, the audio recordings on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, right? Check out our Instagram at Chwang Vibes, where we post behind the scenes and updates. And you can check out our personals at HenryChung314 and at Tiff__Beck. Beck is in Baekhyun. Jen, I'm going to give you the next minute.
Oh, what?
Plug everything you ever wanted. Your Instagram, your WeChat ID,
Instagram?
It could be your
ID?
It could be your email. It could be your mother's social security number. I don't care. Do whatever you want. Go ahead.
Oh, my Instagram? What is my Instagram?
I'm sure it has something to do with Jen.
Jennifer_C?
Yeah, I think Jennifer _C, HY or C or something.
Yeah, something
you were terrifying.
That. Yeah.
Well, let's see.
I actually don't really look at my Instagram that much, so it's there.
Oh, this is a different person.
Underscore CHY.
Yeah, Jennifer underscore CHY.
Yes. Anything else?
I don't know.
Who knows? There might be a really, really good looking Chinese guy.
Okay, anyways, I'm looking for really, really good looking Chinese guys. Or any Asian guys. Or mixed or whatever. Actually, just good looking guys in general.
Sick.
Like, do I get...
Yeah, trust me, you're gonna get a lot of. Okay, you're not gonna get anything.
No.
But who knows? Who knows? Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for listening. I hope you guys have a wonderful week and stay safe out there.
And thank you for coming.
Thank you, Jen, so much. Really appreciate it. All right, bye, guys.